Saphinde sabuya sabafana bamahemhem sizohemhemuza. Usuku engilithanda kakhulu-ke mina lo Ntokozo. Usuku lapho mina nawe esisuke sihemhemuza. Siyahemhemuza noma siyabhunga njengamadoda. Phela amadoda wethu ayabhunga. Noma thina silawa ahemhemizayo.
Mina ngiyayithanda ngoba ngithanda leyo hemuza ngoba sishayela amahem ethu.
Asihemhemuze. Khona ingoma ethi amahemhem. I think eka Thato Hato. I think she's featured Thato Hato. I can't remember ukuthi ingoma kabani le ethi amahemhem. Njalo mayidlala nje ngicabanga ethi ingoma yethu.
You know, there's something amazing ngengoma. Uma ngabe umsakazi njengathi sibabili. Now, mawenza a musical show. There are certain links that you would already had planned. For example, your first link. So you would usually want to know which show you are starting, which song you are starting the show with.
Yes.
You understand? And that would be so important. And that link will be so well planned. And then also in between the show and then even the last song, how you're going to play out. Do you think that still happens?
I think so. I think so. I think anyone that loves radio will properly plan their link and
their first song.
Their first song, how they're gonna link it. I think it happens, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it happens.
Yeah. So every time when I listen to a nice song, and I'm driving, sometimes I would find myself imagining myself starting off a show and back announcing that song. Remember when we were trained on radio, one of the important things, as I say from this basics of radio, is how you back announce a song and how you forward through, how you introduce a song. Those were the key things. Nowadays, some people don't even back announce a song.
We need to go back on radio. You see, you are even back announcing songs while driving. It's a sign.
But now that is no longer done. So probably that is old radio, as I said. Nowadays, I listen to radio. Abasakazi bangayibhack announce ingoma. Uthola ukuthi bengifuna ukuzwa ngoba ngiyithandile. You understand? Some of the songs I myself don't know them. So ngiyafuna ukuzwa ukuthi ubani ocula le ngoma. Then umsakazi abuye azingenele endabeni, ngithi ngisalindele uzozisha ingoma beyidlalile, avela ngabhack announce.
Yeah.
Omunye ashaye link yakhe, afake station ID kungena ingoma, which is fine. And then get also back announce later on, and then they don't do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's modern radio. So yeah, I mean, I'm being fascinated by things that are no longer done by some.
I don't think it's modern radio. There are basics that should not be tampered with.
Okay.
And that is one of those basics. Back announcing music.
Okay.
Ngoba mhlambe umcabango womuntu usuke ngawubhack announce music suke ukuthi oyithandayo le ngoma uno Shazam, will Shazam it and then uzomtshela ukuthi ubani ocula le ngoma.
Okay.
But not every listener has Shazam. And not every listener thought of Shazam in their song because ucabange ukuthi wena njengomsakazi uzoyibhack announce. So those are basics that are missing. And I'll tell you another basic that I was listening to radio yesterday. I picked up that sometimes lacks on radio, which is recapping what we are talking about. So I listened to a radio station in the middle of the show, and there was a topic that was being discussed. And as this topic was being discussed, umsakazi uqhamuke sethatha ama-calls, udlala ingoma waqhamuke sethatha ama-calls. And in my mind, mina njengoba ngijoyine manje, I don't know what they are talking about. And I'm asking myself, what are they talking about? Why njengoba nje bebuya kulezi ngoma engazange recap ukuthi nje. So just as a reminder, this is what we are talking about, and then take your calls. Those are just basics. There's always someone new listening. There's always someone new tuning in. So make sure that you are bringing those people along. Don't leave them behind. I was left behind yesterday.
Especially because nowadays, before radio,
Yes.
so it was a bit of an effort to channel hop.
Yes.
Nowadays, it's no longer an effort. If you are driving a car, you simply press number 3 and another radio station comes on. Number 2, another radio station comes on. Even with listening to radio through DSTV, it's easy just to hop around and go to the next radio station. So because it is so easy to hop around, that is why some of these basics are so important, because time spent listening yabalaleli ayisafani before niyamanje. Eyamanje isincane kakhulu.
100%. Remember to subscribe on this channel, share this video, and like this video. But also comment. We love it when you comment. We read those comments. We engage with those comments. If we don't comment on it, we like your comment. So we'll do one of the two, guaranteed. We either will comment when we have a response, or we will love what you've said. So please make it a point that you do all of those things.
And subscribing is absolutely
free.
Yes.
Our cooking she's sent.
Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then just because we spoke about radio yesterday, 18 July, it was International Mandela Day.
Yes.
And when we were on radio, the International Mandela Day was big.
Yes.
Everybody would be talking about it. All radio stations will be doing something around that particular day. Politicians will be all over the show wearing ama-overall. Bonke babethanda ukupenda kakhulu. Abantu bazoya kuma-children's home bayowasha. Kwakwenziwa nje izinto eziningi. But for some reason, according to Ntokozo, and I'm talking about what I see in South Africa, lola fuku no gozo ne excitement ye Mandela Day isiyehlile.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. Ngicabanga ukuthi ugovernment uyazama, mhlambe ne-radio iyazama lokhu ikhuluma ngayo, kodwa if ubuka nje on the ground, ukupenda nokuhamba uyosiza in orphanage homes, zonke lezo zinto ezazenziwa ngeMandela Day kwehle kakhulu. Ngisho naseyinkampanini, wawuzwe inkampani ukuthi ziyahamba ziyokwenza ukuthi, but ugqozi lwehle kakhulu. I think mawuqhathanisa iMandela Day year before COVID and after COVID, two different things. So I don't know. Angazi yini eshintshile. What do you think?
I think kuningi, guys.
Kuningi.
I think kuningi. Yabona sixakekile, ama-school fees asimise kabi, izikweletu siyafonelwa ngalana abantu abanezikweletu, inkampani nazo ziyadiliza, asiqashwa, sithole imisebenzi, sibuye siwe nezithuthu, much yambashwa, ziningi bafethu izinto ezenzakalayo bafethu. Kuningi manje South Africa bafethu, Cat Matlala, indoda etolikayo laphana esihlekisa. So there's so much that is taking our time, brother. There's so much.
The way what you just said now, there's a video that I will ask that we play at the end. You summarized everything that is happening in South Africa. It reminds me of that video that I watched. I think it was by Wandile Shades, if I'm not mistaken. Now you summarize your kid. Kuningi. No, angiyakuzwa.
Kuningi, bra.
Ngiyakuzwa.
Yabo nayo manje iMandela Day izofuna ukucompete nalezi zinto eziningi.
Ngikuzwa kahle. Ngikuzwa kahle. Kuningi kodwa ke mawuthola ithuba next year 67 minutes of your life. I mean, akucela okuningi. Just 67 minutes, man.
So do you think kuzobe kunciphile next year?
Kuningi kunjalo. Kuningi kunjalo. Khumbula phela ukuthi kwakuningi nange-apartheid. I don't want to make it too serious. Kwakuningi nange-apartheid kodwa uMandela wahamba waspenda how many years? How many years was in jail? 27 years?
Yeah, 27. If in memory,
27 years in jail. And then we are only asking that you give 67 minutes of your life.
Yeah. And another thing, yazi
Mhm.
wentobeko kancane nje kuyona le.
Mhm.
You know ukuthi abantu manje who are beginning to be active kwi-economy, i-generation elandela thina, le sibiza ngama-2000. Bona uMandela akayona le figure ayiyona kumina now.
True.
That's another thing that is important.
That is true.
He's actually not that figure.
That's
Yabo,
true.
ngoba abaningi abamazi, if I may put it that way, bayamazi obviously because their pictures zakhe, their documents bayafunda ngaye, kodwa abafani nami nawe esike sahlala sabuka ispeech sakhe live on TV, esikhuluma live. So yeah, abamazi. I think naloko kunawo umthetho.
Yeah, so that means more needs to be done to keep his legacy alive.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ngiyazi ukuthi ingane esikoleni ziyafunda ngaye,
Yeah.
but maybe what else
Yes.
can be done to make sure ukuthi Nelson Mandela remains relevant.
And abanye angithi bayi-question i-legacy yakhe. Like any other leader.
Yes.
Anywhere in the world. Abanye, they will see you as this icon. Abanye, they will punch holes into lento ekukhulunywa ngawo ukuthi yabo but ke kwethiwe ngesiZulu alikho isoka
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Sunday ekuseni njengoba sirekhoda le video namhlanje ebusuku ziyenzeka. It's the big one. Final. Spain versus Argentina. It's a big one. Finally, abantu kade bebuka ibhola throughout, and it has come to this. Two teams, Spain and Argentina. Hamba nobani.
First of all, I think we're going to be watching an entertaining game. It's going to be a beautiful game. That's what I already can foresee, because both teams will be fighting to win. Both teams. This time around, my money is on the team that last won the World Cup in South Africa, and that is Spain.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Are you a Ronaldo fan?
No.
People, South Africans that are supporting Spain, they are only supporting Spain because they hate Messi. Okay. They like Ronaldo, so they are haters, basically.
I'm not a hater, but my son is a Ronaldo fan, and he never supports anything that has got Lionel Messi in it. The last game where Lionel Messi's team was playing against England, he was supporting England. He ran around the house as soon as England scored because they scored the first goal, and he slept very angry because Argentina was able to come back. So tonight, mina naye sizobe sihamba nabafana ba Lamine Yamal.
Honestly, I don't know what kids see in Ronaldo, because my own daughter likes Ronaldo.
Yeah.
So she was not very impressed. Not that Ronaldo uphumile ku World Cup, but she was not impressed ukuthi Argentina progressed to the final when they were playing England. So I don't know.
Who's your money on?
My money is on Argentina. I love Messi. I think Messi is the best player in the world. I think Messi is a machine. I think his football itself. uMessi akadingi ukujima ukuze adlale ibhola. Uyajima ngoba nje kumele ajime. But Messi is football itself. It comes naturally.
Are you willing to put your money where your mouth is?
I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is.
Okay, let's do this. I'm buying 5 T-shirts.
Okay.
With my money, right? For viewers who are going to comment, 5, we'll choose them randomly. Abathi thina samba nontokozo. Right? 5 T-shirts. We will choose randomly. If my team loses, you buy T-shirts for about 5 abazobe bahamba nontobeko.
100%. No, that's an easy one.
It's an easy one.
It's an easy one. I love it.
I'm talking about these T-shirts. And be clear.
Yes. Okay. Because with that one, we are not losing. I'm not losing that one.
All right. So, ngena kwi comment section. Uthi no, tina siklishe ngaku Spain.
Yes.
Then we will randomly choose 5. Mangabe kuwine Spain. And then if kuwine Argentina, then Ntobeko is buying 5.
Yes, we'll randomly choose
Is that
5.
a fair one?
It's a fair one.
Okay.
Uma sekuwine i-Argentina. Let's correct the statement. You said
Okay.
if kuwine i-Argentina. Uma sekuwine i-Argentina. There's a difference between if and when.
Okay.
When Argentina has won. So excited for tonight because I think people will now realize that Messi, I think people know that he is the GOAT. You are just in denial and all the other Ronaldo fans. But tonight, he's going to cement that.
Okay, let me see now.
I saw this question on ezomsakazo. Uyabona igroup ezomsakazo?
Yes.
Kuhlala kukhulunywa ngezomsakazo. And ngibone lo mbuzo lo. Othi uma ngase unikwe kuthiwa lalela umsakazo wodwa impilo yakho yonke. Imuphi lo umsakazo ongawulalela and ngobani? I thought that was an interesting question.
Well, for me, it's an unfair question.
For
me. For you, it's an interesting one. For me, it's an unfair question.
Why is it an unfair question? I love it.
Because I don't think I'll be able to survive if kufanele ngilalele one radio station. I can't remember inini la ngalalela khona radio station A1.
You would be able to survive. So if you were to choose right now, you were told to choose one radio station ongayilalela for the rest of your life, which maybe not the rest of your life, let's say maybe for the next 5 years, which radio station would you choose? Maybe you can after 5 years rethink your decision.
As I say, one. It can't be one because in every radio station, for me, there are, not just for me, I think for anyone, there are just shows that don't talk to you. And you
right now, you have to choose one radio station that you have to listen to forever. Which radio station is that and why?
If it's one radio station, really one, which I don't listen to one radio station, at this present moment, 2026, July, just after Mandela Day, it would be SAFM.
Okay. Yeah. Why?
For now. Because SAFM, for me, is more of a talk radio station, current affairs. So I'm always interested in knowing what is going on.
Okay.
I don't listen to radio for music. I listen to radio for content. So that's just me. So sometimes I just switch to another radio station if a radio station is playing back-to-backs. You understand? So I listen to radio stations for content. What are they talking about? So even Nagioni SAFM, though, there are times where they are talking about something that I'm not interested in. But again, to answer the question, SAFM, because there will be talk shows there with different topics. There will be current affairs. So I will be able to engage. I easily engage when music.
Yeah. I thought about this question. SAFM was one of my choices.
Yeah, but you have to have one.
I did think SAFM, and I discarded it after that. So it's difficult. It's difficult because if you look at the radio stations that I currently listen to, so I just went to say, which are my default radio stations? So it's your Kakasi, Ukhozi, of course in KZN Vuma. And I spent a lot of time listening to East Coast Radio because of work. Where I work, we play East Coast Radio. So I spent a lot of time listening to East Coast Radio. 702, I love 702. I listen to a lot of 947. So there are a lot of radio stations that I listen to. Those, I do listen to Radio 2000 now and then as well. I thought about it. Originally, I thought maybe Ukhozi. And the reason I thought Ukhozi, I thought because, I'll get national news, but it's also in KZN. So it's biased towards KZN. So it would make sense. But I then rethought my idea. Went to Ikakasi. No. I changed. I ended up with Radio 2000.
Nice choice.
Radio 2000 is the
Nice
radio
choice.
station that I would listen to. And let me tell you why. Because it's balanced. So if I go to SAFM, the reason I discarded it was because
there's little music.
Yes, there's too little music. There's too little. I mean, there is light content that you would hear on some of their magazine shows, but I just felt like E-Radio 2000 has proper balance for someone my age in terms of news and music, current affairs, even their topics, sports. It's well balanced. It's yeah. Because I did think 947 because I was thinking, ngizoba yini nje ngasamlalela u-Adele. But I ended up thinking Radio 2000 is a perfect radio station for me if I were to choose one radio station. And Radio 2000 is not one of the top radio stations I listen to. I don't listen to Radio 2000 as frequent as others, like I listen to Mhlobo Wenene. But when it comes down to it, I have to choose one. It has to be Radio 2000.
Okay. You see, I fully agree with you in terms of how you have explained the Radio 2000. In fact, it's a brilliant choice. Yonke into, because there's current affairs, there's sports, there's music, and there's music that is sing along to us.
Yes.
So I fully agree. The reason I did not think of Radio 2000, it's because of the reason I listen to them, but they are not my default radio station. You see. So if you look at the top of most of the time, SAFM, most of the time, if most of the time
yeah.
So because of number one of my default radio stations one.
Yeah. Siyafisa ukwazi ukuthi nawe iyiphi radio station. Mangaze nje kuthiwa awube ne radio station eyodwa ongayilalela. Iyiphi radio station ongayilalela. Lo mbuzo ububuzwe uSithembatha Endwedwe. Etha Pharmacy, Etha Pharmacy uSithembatha ngihlale ngibone comment nasemsakazweni. Uyena obebuzile lo mbuzo kweze msakazo. I thought it was a very interesting question.
Ngiyamazi uSithe.
Oh, uyamazi personally?
Yeah, I've met him personally.
Oh, okay.
He used to listen a lot to Vibe FM when I was on Vibe FM. I ended up meeting up with him, so I know him.
So please do answer that question.
Yes. All right. Then another thing, engifisa sikhulume ngayo. Kune video engike ngayilandela interview kwi Newsroom Africa, and then I've seen other videos circulating. Athinta udadewabo kaPastor Mjosti. So Pastor Mjosti siyamazi as an artist, as a comedian, on TV, edlala kuma different TV series. But ke umuntu othintekayo usisi wakhe kakhulu. According to his story, esizwayo, usisi wakhe was attacked, wakwazwa, allegedly by a man yase Burundi ezibiza ngokuthi yumfundisi. Yeah, I saw the video. You also shared some videos with me. It's a sad story. Angazi sifike kanjani la isikhona as a country, because la ekunokungaboni ngasolinye khona, there are ways ukuthi si resolve ukungaboni ngasolinye kwethu without hurting and killing each other, because that for me is attempted murder. I know ukuthi she's still alive, and we pray and we believe ukuthi uzophuma esibhedlela. I know ukuthi she's in hospital, but according to i-video bengibuka ye-Newsroom Africa, ube ngakakwazi ukuthi akhulume, kusho ukuthi usakwi-intensive care. Yeah.
I think Ntokozo Vethu, firstly, ibhlungu. Ibhlungu kakhulu le. Ngoba sizobuka ivideo khona sizothola i-context ukuthi kwenzeke kanjani. Kodwa okungiphatha kabi mina nakakhulu ukuthi ulinyazelwe izenzo zikabhuti wakhe ngokusho kuka-Pastor Mjosti. So can you imagine ukuthi yena uPastor Mjosti uzizwa kanjani? Kwazi ukuthi usisi wakho usesibhedlela namhlanje. Ngoba nakho lo muntu abemlimaza ubethe umlimezela into eyenziwe kuwena. So that must be very hard kuPastor Mjosti. But futhi ukuvumelana nawe ukuthi it's attempted murder. Asazi i-charge izothini. Kodwa it is attempted murder nami nje bangabe ngiyibuka ngoba ngizwe kuthiwa umgwaze more than 40 times. Ukugwaza umuntu more than 40 times isiphi isiphetho osungabe usilindele ngaphandle kokumbulala lowo muntu. Isiphi isiphetho. And uma ngabe sesibuya sibuka okukhulunywa okungathi kulidele kuyona lento. In fact, asibuke video, then I can say what my thoughts. Let's quickly just watch the video and then
Mjosti mhlambe ukuthatha nje kulokhu obekade kusho ubhuti uThembelihle manje ukusichazela ukuthi kuze kucatshanwa kahle kahle kucatshanelwane nanokuthi sizwa kuthiwa baxabanela ukuthi wena ubuzwana neMarch and March movement mhlambe ukusihlulela kulokho.
Sibingelela kakhulu lele sibingelela nababukele emakhaya. Yes, isithoke kakhulu into esizwile kadadewethu njobe echaza umfowethu. Yena lo pastor besingakaze simbone besingamazi even kwi picture. So okuningi sizitshela ukuthi sifisa ukulinda udadewethu aphaphame. Ebese sesichazela kahle konke ukuthi kwenzakaleni isukaphi into yakhona ngoba siwumndeni siyafisa ukulazi lonke iqiniso lokuthi yini eholele kulesehlala esibhlungu kangaka ngendlela yokuthi even esibhedlela maybe bamfaka i-drip abayitholi indaba bamfaka ngoba ayikho indawo engakwaziwe le muntu kuyona. So umntwana lo uma esechaza uthi upastor wakwam accuse embuza ukuthi ubona ivideo yami sikhuluma indaba yama illegal immigrant ukuthi asengidestroy kangakanani kumsebenzi wami womusic bedayisa umsebenzi wami estradini. So leyo nto ngaba vocal kuyona ukuthi I'm not happy ngendlela abenza ngakhona. So ngiyayisupport iMarch and March, ngiyasupport ukuthi abantu ababuyele emakhaya abangenawo amaphepha right. So kuthe makusuka lapho after leyo video waphinda futhi ngomhla ka-30 June uJacinta umholi weMarch and March ethula ispeech sakhe waphinde wangi-acknowledge kwispeech sakhe, then waphinde wayizwa leyo nto kuthiwa kupastor lapho ke wayilabo zakho so kushuthi ubhuti wakho against thina sonke abantu bangaphandle abantu baseBurundi ngoba mina njengoba ngumfundisi wakho shutha ngazi noma uyichaza indaba uthi usonto emntwini wangaphandle enkini something like that. Then wambuza ukuthi ne ubhuti wakho ukulento yeMarch and March full time mina waswathi lo wakithi yes ukuMarch and March full time. From lapho kuthiwa ayizange ilokhozi abe right opastor but
Mjosti
so yeah, those.
Yeah.
So that's the video. So level ngifuna ukuya khona njengoba nje uzwa uPastor Mjosti narrate story. Sibhlungu kakhulu and ngibona amanye ama video ekhombisa indlu la kwazelwe khona. Igazi everywhere. It's really sad. Okubhlungu na kakhulu mangabe sikhuluma sesibuka ke kwinto elidele ukuthi size sibe la. Mangabe ngisho njalo ngikhulumela njengoba nje uPastor Mjosti echaza ukuthi ingoba wajoyina iMarch and March wakhuluma ngabokufika. Uma ngabe kuukuthi abokufika bazitshela ukuthi i-violence towards South African will be a solution, it's not. It is not. It's only gonna aggravate South Africans and make matters worse. Ukukhuluma nokulandela umthetho okuzoba isolution. Njengoba nje sihlale sisho nje ukuthi ama-South Africans abangayithatheli umthetho ngezandla uma ngabe kuza kwabokufika. We are saying the same thing nakubona laba bokufika. Ukuthi yes uma ngabe ukuthi ubona ukuthi uyi-victim kodwa ungayithatheli futhi umthetho ngezandla. And mawuzwa le story ke hayi ukuthi khona into ayenzile usisi ukuthi nje ubhuti wakhe ujoin iMarch and March. Even kuthiwa naye usisi ubejoin iMarch and March. eSouth Africa sinama rights of association. So kukhombisa ukufika nje ezweni lomunye umuntu uzocanasa bese wenza nezinto ey'ngalungile ukukhohlakala nje. I really hope umthetho uzodlala indawo yawo athathwe lo mfundisi Mbumbulu aboshwe. That's all needs to happen.
Yeah, according to enye video engiyibonile bekukhuluma kuyona uJacinta, that was just, I think it was on the day the incident happened, when she went to the scene.
Yeah.
She said, lo menzi owenze loku okubi kusisi kaMjost uboshiwe ngoba khona bakwazile ukumbamba kwi-community. Mina I do hope ukuthi amaphoyisa azowenzisisa umsebenzi wawo and make sure ukuthi they close any loopholes angenza ukuthi lo muntu angabi brought to book. Fanele abe brought to book, fanele abhekane namacala akhe, fanele futhi athole isijeziso esimfanele, because kubalulekile nasesayidini lahulumeni ukuthi avezele wonke umuntu ocabanga ukuyithathela umthetho ngezandla zakhe ukuthi uma usuphambane nengalo yomthetho uzokwenzakalani kuwena.
100%.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree. And akungenzeki esikubone kwenzeka kwabanye abafundisi bangaphandle. Omotoso noBushiri abafike baphula umthetho la South Africa bakwazi ukuphuma ingalo yomthetho ingayidlala indawo yabo, bahambe baye ngaphandle bangabe besakwazi ukubuya beze South Africa bezobhekana nengalo yomthetho. uOmodos was a different case, watholakala enganacala kwamele ukuthi adiphotshwe aphindiselwe la kubo ngenxa zokuthi umthetho awuzange wenziwe udlala indawo yayo. So kubalekile ke lana ukuthi amaphoyisa njengobusho ukuthi proper investigation
close all loopholes. Yeah, if go ngizosho kanje kuzoqinisekisa ukuthi even abantu aba-assignwa ukuthi benze ama-investigation la are experienced people,
yes,
who are going to make sure ukuthi they dive deep in, they close all loopholes ukuze i-matter mayisipresentwa e-court kube i-matter ezokwazi ukuthi nomndeni uthokoze with isigwebo esizotholwa this Burundi man.
100%. And unfortunately, lesenzo salomfundisi wase Burundi will only or has only made South Africans even more angry and has only given South Africans even more reasons to say mabahambe.
You would notice how I carefully don't call him umfundisi, ne? Angazi noma ngilibele ngithi indoda yase Burundi. It's because iqiniso lithi siyongena kuyona ngelinye ilanga. Kunabantu ababafundisi mase kuba nabantu abazibiza ngabafundisi. Nami ngingayibiza ngumfundisi, by the way. Angiyena mina umfundisi, but ngingayibiza ngumfundisi. You understand? So that is why ungezwa ngilibele ngithi uzibiza ngokuthi umfundisi. Ngoba uma sibuka isenzo sakhe kumina siveza ukuthi akayena umfundisi. You understand?
Isikhohlakala.
Yeah, isikhohlakala. Ngoba mengabe umfundisi o umKristu, iBhayibheli lithi ababafundisi so babona ngezithelo zabo. So lesi sithelo sakhe already mina siyamkhipha. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Sifisela usisi kaPastor kaPastor Mjosti ukululama okuphuthumayo okusheshayo abengcono khona ezokwazi futhi naye ukuchaza ukuthi kwenzakaleni. Ngoba kwevideo uPastor Mjosti ushilo ukuthi abakalizwe iside lakhe. So akalulame akhona ezochaza sikwazi ukuthi lesigeleqe sivalele ejele ngoba kubi
uyayibona manje leyo term yakho ngile ngivumelana nayo ke. Ile ukuthi lesi sigeleke. Yeah.
Hayi le mfundisi.
Yeah, ngingakho ngibona ngilibele ngingangeni ngingagxili kuleyo.
No, so ngempela akabanjwe. I mean ukhona abantu ngisho ukuthi akabanjwe ezini like agwetshwe. Agwetshwe avalelwe because kubi akwenzile. Jabba, there's something that we've been meaning to talk about. I've been saying,
No, it's some.
yeah,
There's something that we've been talking about,
this
not on camera, but we have been talking about.
100%.
Yes.
And we've been meaning to bring it on camera.
All right. Yes.
But we've delayed that. In our previous preps, we've been having a topic at Ukhozi is cooking. Ukhozi is cooking. And I found it interesting on Friday. Ngabona post ka Radio Buff. Love his content on Facebook. Saying the exact same thing. But here he was specific talking about the breakfast show. A breakfast show is cooking, Ukhozi and the Menshina, some of the things that we've been talking about. So what are we talking about here? So there's something that Ukhozi is currently doing, especially with their breakfast show presenters, uV Mthembu noMroza Buthelezi. Ukhozi ngokubona kwami luyabakhulisa uV noMroza ukuthi babe ama-brand amakhulu ngaphezu kwalama brands abayiwona already. So uMroza noV are both already brands. Of course baba brands ngendlela engafani, kodwa Ukhozi liyabakhulisa ukuthi babe even bigger brands than they currently are. Mangibuka indlela ekwenzeka ngayo. But more than that also, what I've realized ukuthi Ukhozi lu-realizile ukuthi nganoma ngisebenzisa igama eli-right mabithi li-realizile, kodwa lu-realizile ukuthi hayibo singaphansi kwa-SABC and u-SABC une-TV. Why singasebenzisi i-TV ukuphusha ama-brands wethu? Ngoba akujwayeleki, kuyenzeka bakhona basazi boKhozi ukuba beke babe nama-shows on TV, kodwa bekungajwayelekile ukuthi abasakazi boKhozi bamenywe as guests kuma-shows aka-SABC. But that's what you are starting to see now. Ukuthi Ukhozi le change eyenzakalile ngomhla ka-1 April, it's not only ukushintsha abasakazi, kodwa even ne-approach yokuzama ukudayisa ithalente labo nama-brands wabo and their shows is different. It's modern. They're using what they have to their advantage. Other radio stations, they don't have an SABC 1 and SABC 2 and an SABC 3. Ukhozi does. So Ukhozi looked at how can we use this SABC 1, SABC 2 and SABC 3. This is what I'm thinking. And they are using it to their advantage. Ngisho yini lokho? Sisanda ukubona uMroza noV be-interviewer kwi-Antlek.
Yes.
I think SABC 1. Sabona uV naye uMroza futhi be Lotto. Yes, kwi-Lotto. Sabona uSimtho Dladla ku-SABC 1, ku-SABC Sports, yes, with uAndile Ncube.
Yeah.
Actually, he even presented there. He even hosted uAndile Ncube wamenza guest host. Sibone uChatha kanye noSithandwa kwi-Antlek as well. So there were uV was a host with Ziyakhala Mo Sun City. So you can see the approach that Ukhozi is intentional with building, especially the breakfast show hosts, but maybe even the drive hosts as brands, making them bigger than they are, making them babe in your face. So it's not just ukuthi umsakazi woKhozi umuzwe radio kuphela emva kwaloko kuphela kanjalo. They are on your TV as well, which I think is an interesting approach Ukhozi is taking.
Yeah, it's an interesting approach and it's a good approach. Ukuba within the SABC brand, it's a big brand in South Africa. So they have to use it to their advantage. Now, for Ukhozi to hit their 10 million listenership, because I think the 7 million mark, 7 million, 8 million mark, they've been dancing in that mark for isikhathi eside.
Mm.
Now, for them to move to the next level, they need ukukhulisa ama-personalities abo. Because thina as abantu, si-attractwa ama-personalities. Who is the figure olaphayana? So, the more they expose ama-personalities abo, then the more they are going to attract ama-listeners. Right here on the podcast radio and stuff, uZandile Tembe waveza ukuthi kwalenzelani uKhozi FM ukuthi balethe uDJ Sbu, right? From perspective yabalaleli bakwi Gauteng province, they saw uKhozi lukhula ngoku-attracta abalaleli bakwi Gauteng province. Now, i-TV inabantu abayibukelayo abaziyo ngokhozi kodwa ozothola ukuthi abalaleli. And now when they expose abasakazi babo kwi-TV, lokho kuzo attracta ababukeli be-TV to ukhozi. And that is how i-listenership can also, it's another way, not the only. That's another way i-listenership yabo sizoyibona futhi ikhulu. It was into enkulu ukuthi uDJ Sbu mevala i-friends like these ukutshela ngohlelo lakhe azolenza
ngizobona ukhosini.
You understand?
Yes.
Ungayithatha kancane leyo nto, but it is something that is huge. Then umuntu mengabe eqala manje ufuna ukuvula i-radio, ukhumbula le nto eshiwo uDJ Sbu mevala i-friends like these, and then they tune to Ukhozi FM. So I think ukuthi they are in the right direction.
100%. Because lokho besijwayele ukubona kwi-metro. You know, kujwayelekile ukuzwa ukuthi maybe i-breakfast show will be crossing over to Expresso. You know, or Touch will be on this show interviewed. That is common. But ukubona kwenziwa Ukhozi, I think it is impressive and well done to Abaphathi Ukhozi, marketing manager, station manager, programs manager. Brilliant job. I just want to add. I want to add on things that they've done. Ukhozi is cooking. Sphiwe Sibiya will be a DJ opening for Tamiya.
Wow.
In Durban ICC.
Wow.
Is it ICC? I think so.
Well done, Sphiwe. One of these days, Sphiwe kumele ahambe nami ukuye endaweni.
So can you see what Ukhozi is doing here?
Yeah.
Because Sphiwe has this show ayenzayo. R&B, slow jam.
Yeah.
So how do you grow the brand Sphiwe Sibiya within that community?
Yeah.
Everyone that loves R&B will make it a point to be in the Tamiya concert.
Yeah.
Bring her in there. Make sure that she's in the forefront.
Yes, and I've also been monitoring and seeing how Sphiwe every Sunday unalama guest awaleta.
Yeah, big guests.
Guests to seke waleta, the likes of Mr. Panyaza Lusufi.
Yes.
Baningi.
Yes.
Now, what does that do? Abantu bayathanda ukulalela istory somuntu. They always love the story behind a person. Now, when she does that, kunabantu who don't necessarily listen to Ukhozi and who don't necessarily listen to Sphiwe. Abazovula ngoba befuna ukuzwa lo muntu bona abamthandayo. You understand?
Yeah.
And then some of them, you are going to retain them as listeners.
Yes,
some of them might not come back,
yes,
but some of them you are going to retain.
Bazoyithanda into abayizwayo.
Yes.
Bahlale babuye next week and the following week. So yeah, I agree.
Yes. And you know, when I was doing a Saturday breakfast show, there was a businessman that I used to interview. He just bought time. He was paying for the time so it was a paid for interview. And then when I went to an event here in Zweulo, so my business, I met a listener who listened to the show. Uti lo listener, I was hopping around, okay? And as I was hopping around, ngazithela kuwena u-interviewer this businessman. And I was hooked by what you guys were talking about. Ngase ngiyahlala. ngayithanda le nto ayikhuluma ngayo somabhizinisi, ngaxhumana naye, and now we are working together. But I've never stopped listening to your show because
Ever since.
ngathi le show inezinto ezikhuluma nami. You understand?
Brilliant example.
Yeah, so that's one example I have. But on this one, your SABC Cause, do you remember ngazuthi wawungakanani? Kwakune show ebizwa nge-Studio Mix.
Yes, I do remember
On
Studio
TV.
Mix, Bob Mabela and Mel Bala.
Yes.
Melanie San at the time.
I remember at some point on that particular show, there was a feature Ifaga Usemiti with Metro FM.
I don't remember that.
Yes. So, but what I'm trying to say is that, so it's always exciting to, meet these people that we love from radio through TV as well.
100%. So it's a brilliant idea. I'm looking forward to seeing what Ukhozi has in store for us, because it looks like uma ngabe bekulawa ama boardroom bepheka kukhula basuke bepheka.
Yeah. Okay. And then let's talk politics before we go.
Let's talk politics.
Do you like politics?
I love politics. I love politics.
Okay.
You know what?
No. You like politics.
I love politics.
All right. Right now, political parties are looking for a candidate of council. And I suggest that you raise your hand up because the MK party in KZN is busy recruiting councillors. Action SA is busy recruiting councillors. They are both green in color. So I don't know if green is your favorite color. The ANC has got a different process, so I don't think you'll qualify there because I don't think you serve in any of their structures. But maybe raise your hand for one of these two parties.
So are you recruiting me for the MK party and Action SA?
One of them, you choose.
Yeah, are you recruiting me? That's my question.
I'm not a member, but because you like politics and I think you are an honorable man, it would be good to be led by you. So choose a party.
I'm not competent to be a councillor. So I'm competent in other things, talking about radio, just talking here. That's what I know, not to be a councillor. So,
but have you checked minimum requirements?
No. I'm not talking about what they have on paper. I'm talking about what a councillor is supposed to do. The actual work of being a councillor. I don't have the necessary experience. So,
what is the councillor supposed to do?
To make sure that we've got services.
And you don't have competency for that?
No, I don't. I've got competence in speaking. That's my competency. Speaking of competency.
Yeah.
Just politics. Yesterday, this, I drove to Paul Petersburg at Dumbe. 5 hours drive.
From Devon.
So just in case you're thinking I'm tired, maybe I look tired and I sound tired, you're right, I am exhausted because I drove to and came back. So it was a long drive. But as I was driving, and I know that what I'll be saying, some of it is the competence of national government. But some also that are not your national roads might be competence of some of the local government. I don't know how that works, but I know that national roads are the competence of national government. But as I was driving, the roads, Ntokozo, our roads in South Africa are a death trap. Siyabulawa ngemgwaqo. Driving to Edumbe, potholes. I-pothole engaka engimele kudlula imoto khona.
Usho when konduthi usho imgodi awusho ama-pothole.
Imgodi. Ongabhuda.
Ukuthi manje usuwathi wena
i-pothole
bekwa-pothole kanti wena usho imgodi. Oh, okay, all right.
Imoto kumele uhambe uyodlula kuleya lane ngoba mangase uzama ukungena lapho imoto ngeke ikwazi ukuphumela ngayo.
Now ucabanga ukuthi kwenzakalani mangabe kunethe imvula enkulu shothi umgwaqo ukhavwe amanzi ngoba awuboni phela in that case.
see its death traps. And this year alone, I've driven to the Eastern Cape, same thing, death traps. I drove, but 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I went to the Free State. Much better. From what I experienced, much better. The roads were so much better. Maybe like ngihamba khona. But the Free State, if I compare the Free State to the north of KZN and to the Eastern Cape, the areas that I was driving into, horrible state. And as I was thinking, I was like, people are going to vote in November. I know that some of what I'm talking about, it's competent, your national government. But even imigwaqo le yaselokishini, I'm not sure.
Okay. Kafishane,
Yes.
ngobuya ngibuza. You see, thina as abavoti asinandaba nendaba yokuba technical okuchazwa uhulumeni. Kodwa ke ukuphendula umbuzo wakho from a layman's perspective, there are 3 spheres of government.
Yes.
Sino national, sino provincial, sino local. So when it comes to imigwaqo, kunemigwaqo kamasipala.
Yes.
Right? Municipal roads. Ekuwumasipala oyakhile, okuwumasipala oyi-ownayo, okuwumasipala okumele ayi-maintain. Right? Then mase siba nemigwaqo ka-province. Province oyakhilwe ayi-maintenance, mase uba nemigwaqo ka-national. Now, umiphi ka-national, from the top of my head, mase KZN, N2, kusho ukuthi usuka from the Mozambique side all the way down to the Eastern Cape up until you reach Cape Town. That one is Oga National. N3 through to Johannesburg. Yes, akhona namanye but angithi ngikhaphezulu.
Yeah, osikhathini N for national.
Yeah, but not limited to.
Yes,
but
yes.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying. Then masesiba nemigwaqo ka province, right? Usually imigwaqo ka province kuzoba ile migwaqo emkhulu that are off ramping from the ends. You understand?
It's not all urban, it's kasasning.
Yeah, regional.
R1, yes. Or urban, or urban.
So urban. So, for example, you are off ramping to Melmoth, more off ramp la Etogotwin, and then you are driving towards Melmoth, then Segu province. You understand? Then the municipal roads, example, njengoba siseThekwini mina now, your West Street edrobheni, your Smith Street, umgwaqo wakwakho la okungenisa kwakho, that is a municipal road. You understand? Malandela Road kwaMashu, njengoba thina sirekhodela kwaMashu, those are your municipal roads. It's the municipality's competency to make sure they are maintained.
Okusho ukuthi bafeyila bonke.
Yeah.
Ngoba kubheda ko-N, kubheda ku-R, kubheda kuyile migwaqo emncane yongenela khona emalokishini. It's horrible. It's death trap bafuna ukusibulala. Cause wow. But anyway.
Yeah. Ukuthi umthinta kabuhlungu. Ikuphi vele la ongathi khona mawubuka ukuthi no laphayana they are doing super well. Where?
SARS. Collecting our money. That's where they are doing well. Government. You talk about government, right? They are collecting our money. Tax. I think it's one of the most efficient government departments in South Africa, if not the most.
You know, I've heard people struggling. I think this is in the municipality, struggling to get e-rates clearance certificates in the process of a sale of a property. Being pushed from this side to that side, you know, bengazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. You understand? I've heard umuntu athi angihlali kwami kuvaliwe kodwa ibill ilibe lifikile yamanzi and angina leak, and when I'm challenging this I'm not getting joy. You understand? Mina ngwaseNtuzuma, mina umuzi wami seNtuzuma, awekho amanzi eNtuzuma la mina engakhe khona. Angazi ukuthi sekunesikhathi esingakanani. Right? Kodwa ibill yamanzi yafika.
Sisenkingeni, to be honest with you, I think Ntokozo, njengoba nje kuyovotwa, at this moment, personally, I don't know who I'll be voting for. I have no idea. I know who I'm not voting for. I know who I'm not voting for, but I don't know who I'll be voting for. I'm still open to be persuaded, and I think maybe into wonke umuntu ekumele ayenze. Ngoba sometimes sibe too, maybe even myself, sibe too fixated about our political parties. Awuyeke political party kwamanje, akubuka umuntu lona omvotelayo. Ubani ozoba i-candidate kwi-ward yakho? Ubani ozoba i-mayor kwi-city yakho? Ake sibuke labo bantu. Mhlawumbe mina this time around, that's how I would vote. Ngike ngikhohlwe i-political party. Mawukuthi angeke ngazi ukuthi kwi-MK ubani i-candidate, kwi-ANC ubani i-candidate, kwi-EFF ubani i-candidate, kwi-Action SA ubani i-candidate. Bese ngibazi bonke, ngibona ukuthi mina ngokubazi kwami, ngoba chances are laba bazoba ama-ward councillors, abantu esibaziyo.
Kuba vele kufanele kuba abantu bala ewadini, yes.
So okusho ukuthi mase ngibazile ngiyamazi ukuthi hayi uSibani Bani ngeke ngikwazi ukumthemba, uSibani Bani ngizokwazi ukumthemba. Si choose abantu abazokwazi ukusenzela lento thina esifunayo as umphakathi. Hayi ukuthi mina ngivotela uSibani Bani, ngi-ANC mina. I-ANC kulethele inkuzi malanga esigebengu ngisazi ngi-ANC mina ngivotela i-ANC. I think that blind loyalty must come to an end. Inobudomina kancane. It's something that we just have to stop as people, because abantu bayakhohlakala sibavotela baphinde bakhohlakale. Isikhohlakala mawusifaka isikhohlakele, wazi isikhohlakele soyekela nokukhohlakala. Lo mvotela mayifika ekhohlakala mayiselapha yana phambili. Next time ngeke usamfaka uzofaka omunye. I don't know, bra, but I just feel like I don't know.
Before ngingene kwi-point lami, but ukuthinta kancane kuleli point lakho. The problem with us as voters ukuthi sibuye sibe ama-blind followers. Angazi noma ngisebenzisa i-term right yesingisi.
Yeah, I think so.
Kodwa uma silandela asibi open-minded uku-analyze izinto ey'shiwo umuntu, si-analyze umlando, si-analyze indlela enza ngayo nendlela ayenza ngayo. Kangangokuba sometimes when you are having an honest discussion nomuntu about le candidate emhlanyisa kangaka, uya-end up ekuthuka ngoba engafuni ukuthi uthatha ama-facts uwabeke etafuleni. You understand? So ngizama ukuvumelana nawe ukuthi asike sime kancane kwinhlambo, yabona? Asike sime kancane ekuthenini okusalayo. Yonke lento asime kuyona, right?
Okusala.
Asike si-analyze i-content yalo muntu okuthiwa uyena ozosimela, right? As-analyzeni uthini mekhuluma nathi. Okay, umlando wakhe wona uthini? Yena lo muntu. Okay, siyakuzwa kusho. Uthini ke umlando wakhe? You understand? All right, okay, now umlando wakhe siyawuzwa. Then ke mase siyenza an informed decision. Yazi mfethu, ngizokutshela something eyiqiniso esengiyi-observe kaningi. Ama-political parties kuba ne-rally ababa nayo yokumemezela i-election manifesto.
Yes.
Siyahamba, sigcwale emabhasini, siye e-stadium, siye emahholo, siye kuphi. If you can take time and interview abantu abaphuma lapho, i-majority, ngokuthi kufike kwakhulunywani laphana, give me the 5 pillars of i-manifesto yale party yakho, abaningi bazobe bengayazi. So now it shows you ukuthi silandela kakhulu ifika kodwa singalandeli i-content ekuyona esinikezwa ile fika eme lapha phambili. We are just going to be excited by ukuthi ufike wakhuza iqhubulo ezinamandla kangakanani, wacula kangakanani. And now that is ukuhamba ngama-emotions. That person is steering your emotions. Ucula ingoma ezizonyakazisa, zithinta ama-emotions. Nami iyayenza le nto. Yabo uma ubuka ivideo la uthole umuntu oyibamba kahle, kunyakaza ama-emotions. Kodwa kumele ube nesikhathi sokwathulisa ama-emotions and think with the mind.
100%.
Yeah, so speaking about politics, now already ama-political parties announce ama-candidates awama-mayor.
Yes.
In Johannesburg, already i-DA isimemezelile ukuthi yona Helen Zille is their candidate for Johannesburg.
Yeah.
Okay. Sike sakhuluma ngayo before.
Yeah.
Sikhuluma nangokwe-age and
Yes.
all of that. Now, i-ANC nayo futhi ama-front runners ngokwama-candidates asekhona. But what was interesting for me are some of the names that are there. The name mina ekuyona engenze futhi kwathi boom ekhanda lami was igama lika Dr. Frank Chikane. Ilona nje, because again, it was the age thing for me. I don't wanna lie. I know ukuthi there is Dada Morero there. I know ukuthi there is Loyiso Masuku. I know ukuthi there is Nomoya Mnisi. But I was like, is there like a lack of leadership, leaders in South Africa for us ukuthi kulibele kuvele lamagama abantu abadala? I know ukuthi Action SA nayo futhi simemezele their own leader and president as a candidate yaseJoburg, uHerman Mashaba. Uzobe engaqali if he does win ukuba imayor for Johannesburg. IDurban asikakezwa ngaphandle kwe-DA esinayo esiphumele obala ngokuthi who is their candidate, but the other parties awakaphumeli obala for the eThekwini municipality. I know ukuthi i-Action SA ithe ngomhla ka-9 August izobe memezela.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Action SA mawubuka i-teaser le abayipostile. Ungathi kuzobe kuwumuntu wesifazane.
I-teaser iveza kuzobe kuwumuntu wesifazane nosuku abalukhethayo lisenza sibone ukuthi kuzoba umuntu wesifazane. 9th August, it's Women's Day.
Yes.
And secondly, i-teaser esizoyifaka la iveza umuntu wesifazane. So iveza i-drawing eveza ngathi umuntu wesifazane. So mina sengiyi-convinced ukuthi umuntu wesifazane. Who do you think it is?
That was I was supposed to ask you that question. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea, honestly.
Uyakhumbula ukuthi before abaqala ukuthi iTheku bafuna ukulidla ngomuntu wesifazane. In their first running for local government elections, kwaku Dr. Makosi Khoza.
Oh yes.
You remember?
Yes.
Yes, it was Dr. Makosi Khoza.
Yes, I remember.
So, will they attempt again? They are throwing a woman into the head.
Honestly, I have no idea. I've been thinking of names. I can't think of a name.
Who do you think is Action SA's eThekwini municipality's mayoral candidate?
I don't know. Yeah. You tell us.
Do you think Zandile Gumede is going to be the candidate for the MK party? I think it's old news now, but she's a member of MK party.
Yes.
But do you think we might see Umama the return?
Yeah, I think so too. I think so. I think MK mawubuka i-announcement yakhe indlela epositioniwe ngayo. Ama local government elections aseduze. Can I be honest?
Yeah.
Ngicabanga ukuthi uMama Zandile Gumede kadazi ukuthi uzojoin i-MK. She was just waiting for the right moment. Ukuthi siphi isikhathi senze sense politically. And lesikhathi senze sense ngoba i-MK izobe memezela ama-mayoral candidates wawo soon. Ushilo u-SG uNomvalo. So I do think uzoba i-mayor. And to be honest with you, MK, I think they were very smart by bringing Mama Zandile Gumede, and I'll tell you why. I know currently she's facing some allegations around corruption, and she's going court cases for that. Kodwa iqiniso lithi on the ground abantu bayamthanda. Umama wawina i-conference engekho. So abantu bayamthanda. So ma umuntu okwazi ukuwina i-conference engekho, bangaka abantu abazomlandela ngoba nakho useyangapha. kubantu aba-involved kwipolitiki.
So it might be Umama the Return.
Might be uMama the Return ngoba mfethu uma uphile eThekwini eKZN nje la ohamba khona it's MK baningi abantu abakhuluma nge-MK party ukuthi bayayithanda bayayisupport. So uyabona ukuthi makhulu amathuba ukuthi eyenze kahle la eThekwini. So makhulu amathuba ukuthi uMama abe mayor.
But I have so much to talk about. I think it's best to sibambe la. I honestly, I honestly have so much. We will never stop.
Say one thing that is on top of your mind. One thing, Mr. Seham. I'm interested. Genuinely interested.
Okay. Can Action SA not try to sit down and convince Jacinta Ngobese to be their mayoral candidate? I think she'll make a very, very, very strong candidate for them, especially because their ideology, if I may call it an ideology, align.
That was Ntokozo.
Wena ke wena ungithikarishile angikaze ngikhulume nawe lento yabo. Yeah.
So, that is Ntokozo's last final thoughts on this. So you can go to the comment section.
You
and tell
made
us
me do this.
your thoughts on everything that we spoke about. I think we spoke about quite a bit.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching. It's been podcast radio and stuff. Go to the comment section. Share your thoughts and views.
Yeah. Thank you.